Each week this summer on Live at 4, we have introduced you to the musicians of Concerts on the Square. Next week, we will feature a special performance by a clarinet quintet from the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra.
Today, we sit down with the maestro of the orchestra, Andrew Sewell. Susan Siman asked him about how he and the musicians are doing this summer without the live concerts that attracted tens of thousands to the Square, and reaction to the weekly segments right here on Live at 4.
Well, they have really, first of all, they felt the love, and we appreciate WIC 3000 for actually approaching us like that. We really do mean that, and I've known you for a long time. Well, it's been a great benefit to the musicians because they play in other orchestras in Chicago, Minneapolis, Indiana, Pennsylvania, Los Angeles, and the word that we're hearing is we're so grateful that you're still talking to us and planning things, even though we've got things to say about it, and yes or no, it's an opportunity for us to still be engaged, and we appreciate that.
What has it been like for you and for your musicians to be dealing with the pandemic and the loss of your season this summer?
Well, it's been a journey for sure, and the biggest question is allaying all the fear and the anxiety and the uncertainty attached with not being able to perform. And now it's been 4 months, and I guess the reality set in, and at the beginning it was, well, we can just do this, and what if we do this, and we acquiesce, but right now it's really up and down with the second kind of wave, and technically we're not in a new wave, we're still finishing the first wave, but it's really brought us all together as a team to say what can we do next that's going to be creative and keep our audience engaged and keep the momentum building. So it's been a challenge, but it's also made us really think on our feet.
Well, we miss it. Speaking for everyone in Madison, I mean, it is a source of joy and happiness, and we need that now more than ever. So you recently took a trip to California to see how an orchestra socially distanced inside. Yes. And what was that like for you?
Well, you know, there's a lot of information on the internet from the Berlin Philharmonic, from the West Point Band, all about being safe as a musician. There's 15 feet this and 6 feet that, and violins wear a mask, and trombones spread it this far, and you've got to empty your soup on the ground in a cup, and I mean all of these technical challenges. And if we let it sink in and go, oh my gosh, I can't do this, and I thought, well, we can do this, but let's just take a step back and see it actually in reality. And there was an opportunity to see some colleagues working at a program they're producing for public television. So I went out there and I took some photographs from the sound booth and I heard the music. And I tell you what really got me goosebumps was I walked in backstage and I heard Mozart's Piano Concerto, third movement from number 21. And it just gave me goosebumps. I thought, oh my gosh, we're back. And to hear live music like that, and if I get that reaction, I'm thinking, well, we have to deliver that same product to our musicians themselves, the ones that are playing, and the patrons and the concert goers. So I just got really excited, and it's re-engaged me, re-enlivened me to say, let's do this.
So hopefully down the road,
absolutely,
hopefully soon.
Very soon. Here in Madison, we've acquiesced to doing rebroadcast concerts as a drive-in format, and we're still planning to do an outdoor performance on the 25th of August and the 1st of September at Breeze Stevens Field outdoors. And you know, just like I've been noticing that with masks on, you do a lot of lip reading. I mean, a lot of musicians do a lot of listening, and so they're going to be sort of eyeing each other for if you're a string player, for ensemble, and it's not going to be 100% foolproof, but you know what, the fact is it might be 95%, so we'll take that.
How have you been rehearsing up until this point? Are you doing it virtually? Are you having a big Zoom rehearsal, or how do you do? Or you're not rehearsing? Oh, you can't tell me.
No, we haven't been rehearsing. I mean,
at all?
Not as a group. Obviously, they've been practicing at home. You know, I've been standing in the mirror. No, I'm just teasing. It's been silence. That feeling of, you know, participation is lost. I feel for the choirs as well, any kind of ensemble, because you lose the social aspect of it as well as the musical aspect of it and the soulful aspect of it. And back to our story about being out in California, I just got really excited when I came back because it recharged me. And even when we did the first drive-in movie on the 24th of June, I was up there doing a Norman and I little tag team thing, and after every piece that was played on the screen, toot, 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 yay! They were all excited, and you know, that does something for the soul and for the heart and the emotions, and that's what music does. It communicates non-verbally what we can feel and we can't describe. We can see it in our eyes, you can feel it in our face, you can feel it in the skin when your goosebumps get. I mean, what are those feelings that make us twinge? And it's the vibrations, if we get to a technical way, it's the vibrations, but it's also that feeling we as human beings interact with something that's sort of out there. It's sound, but then when we engage with that with other people, other human beings, it brings us together. And as you were saying, any kind of interaction with other human beings is a good interaction.
Oh, I cannot wait for live music
he
to come
describes
back.
the importance of music beautifully, doesn't he? The way he described that there, we really do need live. We need this to end, right? We need live music and togetherness back.
You know, it's one of those absence makes the heart grow fonder. Like when we finally
even maybe the things you took for granted.
You know, yes, exactly. You appreciate it so much more.
Yeah.
So it's going to be wonderful.
We need this to end.